If you're in your 20s and you're feeling lost, confused, or you should have it all figured out by now, this video is for you. I know exactly what it feels like because I've been there before. But here's what I wish someone would have told me when I was in my 20s. If you're feeling lost right now, drop your thoughts in the comments below so I know what's on your mind. Most of us were taught that in our 20s we should have it all together by now. We were taught that by our 20s we should have a clear career path, financial stability, and a perfect life plan. That's a lie. Here's what I know. In your 20s, life is time to explore. It's not about perfection. You're not behind society's timeline. It isn't real. Feeling lost means that you're questioning, evolving, growing, which are all good things. I'm Dawn M. Rivers, and I help ambitious women in their 20s and 30s navigate life and career transitions with clarity and confidence through content, coaching, and community so they can start over and create a life that is fulfilled and aligned with their core values and has financial abundance. Let me tell you a story. When I was in my 20s, I wanted everything to be perfect. In my early 20s, I was a young mother. By my mid 20s, I was a mother of two and married. And then by my late 20s, I had my master's in library and information science. Everything that I did was to please other people. I tried to make it all perfect, but guess who wasn't happy? Me. By the time I was done with my master's degree, I had been scouted by some people who wanted to really help me level up my life, level up my career. This one woman, she wanted me to be a public librarian. She had a whole plan for me to move up nationally in the American Library Association. She offered me a job to be the children's services librarian. And then she said, later, you're going to be a supervisor. We're going to move you up. And I was like, okay, cool. It would have been a $10,000 raise from where I was. My husband at the time was like, you got to do this. And I was like, but I would have to work nights and weekends. I found a school librarian job where I had my nights, weekends, and summers off. I could match with my children's schedule as they were growing. But guess what? In 3 years, I was laid off. There's some budget cuts and they laid me off. I had to start all over again. I ended up loving what I did. Anyway, I found another job and I stayed in that school district for another 17 years. But here's what I didn't know that I could have done. I could have advocated for myself. I could have said something like, okay, I will take this position on these conditions. I need to have my schedule match my husband's schedule, who is a firefighter, and he would work a 24-hour shift, sometimes 48 hours. And I needed somebody to be at home with the children, or I needed to have my schedule be aligned so they could go to after school and I could pick them up in a timely manner. I didn't know how to do that. I continued to make decisions that were not necessarily fully what I wanted, but what I needed to do that was best for other people. The moment that I gave myself permission to explore and to decide what was best for me, everything changed. What's one thing you thought you should have had figured out by now? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get into it. Here's some advice I wish I had in my 20s. 5 life-changing lessons. Lesson number 1, clarity comes from action, not overthinking. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Try things, make mistakes, and then adjust. The best way to find out what you love is to experiment. That could be in business, new skill, a career path. Lesson number 2, stop comparing your timeline with others. You already know this. Social media is a lie. It seems like everybody has it all together, but they don't. They really don't. Success isn't about how fast they get there. It's about creating a path that actually fulfills you. Lesson number 3, your career is not your identity. Oh my goodness. I always introduce myself as a school librarian, but that's not who I really was. You're not your job title. Detach your worth from what you do. Explore different paths without pressure. Do it with ease. Your interests will evolve. Lesson number 4, build skills, not just degrees. Instead of obsessing over job titles, focus on skills that make you valuable. Learning communication, leadership, self-discipline, and adaptability will take you further than any degree. Before we go into lesson 5, I want to show you how you can introduce yourself without saying what you do or your occupation. So instead of saying, hi, I'm Ashley, I work in marketing, try something like this. This one is based on your core, like who you are in your core. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a creative at heart. I love storytelling, making people feel seen, and turning ideas into reality. Or here's a passion-driven introduction. What lights you up? I'm Ashley. I get way too excited about personal growth, deep conversations, and making life an adventure. This is a value-based introduction, what you bring to the table. I'm Ashley. I love helping people see their potential and take bold steps toward their dreams. Or maybe mystery and curiosity, making them want to know more. I'm Ashley, and I believe life is all about collecting great stories, whether they're mine or someone else's. Here's a journey-focused introduction, where you're headed, not just where you are. I'm Ashley. Right now, I'm on a journey of self-discovery and building a life that truly excites me. After introducing yourself, turn the conversation back to them and ask them some thought-provoking questions. This keeps the energy flowing and it keeps the connection going. Here's some examples. What's something you've been excited about lately? If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be? What's one thing you're learning about? All right, and here's lesson number 5. You are allowed to change. Reinvention is normal. Who you are in your 20s is not who you're going to be in your 30s. And that's okay. The key to success is adapting, growing, and allowing yourself to pivot. Okay, which one of these lessons do you wish someone would have told you? Tell me in the comments below. Stop waiting for the right moment. Start taking small steps towards something that excites you. Trust yourself more. Your intuition is stronger than you think. Surround yourself with people, content, and mentors that can expand your mindset. If this video was helpful for you, make sure you subscribe so you can continue to get more advice on reinventing yourself and creating a life that aligns with you. I'll have more for you, including some free resources coming up soon. Thank you for watching.